3 kids that I knew in high school, 9th grade, they are today in hell. Okay, so heavy. And they're today in hell. And these kids, I knew these kids, like, you know, I would see them right on my face every day. I'll talk to them. I relate to them every single day. And they are in hell today. As we speak, they're in hell. Okay? They're being tormented. They're being burnt up by the flames of hell. So, I'm not gonna say their names, but one time I went to sleep and I woke up. It was like 8:30 a.m. You know, at times when you wake up in the morning and it's like you feel numb, and at the same time you're not thinking anything. Your mind is clear, and you sit on the edge of the bed and you're just looking at the ground, maybe staring at your feet or staring at the tile of your room or whatever floor you have, and you're just blank. You're thinking nothing. Okay, so that's what happened. I woke up around 8:30. It was 8:30, and then I get this thought in my head, and it was like, do you remember your friends? It was a question. I was a Christian already. I knew about Jesus. And it was like, do you remember your friends? And I was like, I was saying these words with my mouth. I was saying, do I remember my friends? And then all of a sudden, I see these images of these 3 boys in my head. And I was like, yeah, I used to know these kids. And I was like, why, Lord? Why are you talking to me about them? I was a year, I believe, 1 year or 2 years in the faith, more or less. And he said to me, they're in hell. That's what he said. And I started judging their life in my mind. They were people that you see on a daily basis. People that you talk to them, you might possibly talk to them about God, and they'll be listening. Okay? And they'll be like, oh man, you know, that what you say makes a lot of sense, you know, and things like that. They were not really hardcore negative, hateful people. They were down-to-earth sort of people. But they used to sell weed in school. They used to be fornicators. They used to have girls and mess with them and stuff. Okay? And they used to be like the cool kids from school. And they used to do really bad in school also. Now, 2 of them used to do, 2 of them used to do really bad in school. But one of them, he was really good. He was doing good in school. And he was a baseball player. Okay? And he was good at baseball. All of them were Cubans. 3 of them were Cubans. So, I woke up, my head was blank. I wasn't thinking on anything. And then I get this question, do you remember your friends from high school? And I was like, do I remember my friends from high school? I was like, what friends? And then I get this little short vision of these 3 faces, these 3 kids that I used to know in high school. And I was like, yeah, Lord, I know them. And God was like, they're in hell. You want to know how they died? They watched the movie Fast and the Furious. And they went to these car parts junkyard. And they were speeding in that place because of the movie Fast and the Furious back in 2001. And they got killed. They killed themselves in the car crash. It was so horrible that they had to recreate their faces and they had to recreate their bodies because they were torn to pieces. And they died. One of the mothers, she looked on the casket and her son She said her son was unrecognizable. His head was bigger than a soccer ball. His head was like this. They had to recreate them because they literally picked them up on this junkyard, piece by piece, body part by body part, because they were speeding up on the gravel, 70, I think it was 70 to 80 miles per hour. They were going crazy, and they killed themselves. And God said to me, they're in hell today, my son. Not only these people, but I knew 2, 3 people in Cuba. One of them was a black guy. They used to be very close to me. I used to literally, we had awesome experiences together. Me and this friend of mine. He was older than me, but he was more mature than me. And I would walk with him, and people would cuss at him. He had an arm. His arm was handicapped. Like this. He was a black brother, a black friend of mine. And his arm was like this. Because when they were giving birth to him, they pulled him from his arm. And his arm was kind of like that, handicapped. Okay, so I will say his name. His name is Joyne. Joy, Joyne. That was his name, Joyne. So he had a friend. There was a girl. There was a little girl. She used to love this man, but not loving like a sexual thing. She used to look up to him because she didn't have a father, and he was friends with her mother. But you want to know what he did to her? He raped her. Okay, so I had this other friend, and he comes startling. He was nervous and hyper. I was like, you want to know what happened? You guys don't know what happened? He's like, Joy Ned, this guy, he raped this girl. And I was walking. He was in this brush with this girl, and he was raping her. So I'm speaking, it's very graphic what I'm saying. So I looked up to him because we had very amazing experiences together. We used to go fishing together. We used to go, one day he defended me in this fight, and I was looking up to him. But we don't know the intentions of people. Okay, so he went fishing. My dad talked to him one time. My dad was a scuba diver. My dad told him, you got to be careful because you're handicapped. You got to be careful. If you go fishing alone, you need someone else next to you, because if you go swimming and you try to come up and you get nervous and you're about to run out of water, your arm will be an impediment for you to get to the surface. So be careful. So you want to know what happened? He went fishing and he went too deep. And he was trying to come up. And that's what happened. He drowned. He died. And this is the person who used to go to Bembes. A Bembe is a Buddhistic, not Buddhistic as in Buddha, but like a voodoo Buddhistic ritual. Okay. And he was it's a voodoo ritual, like a satanic ritual that people dance, yell, and scream, and they do all sorts of crazy things, demonic things. You can literally see demonic possession of people to a level that you'll be blown away. They speak Balic language, which is fallen angel, thousands of years ago language. It's a lingo, okay? So they would speak, and he used to go to those things, and he used to blaspheme God. He used to be a drunkard too. So God told me, you know where he's at? I said, Lord, I don't know, Lord. He's in hell. And there used to be this other guy that he used to love his mother a lot. He used to serve her a lot. But he was a thief. If he was hungry, he would go to this guy's plantation. He would steal coconuts and palm trees and plantain and whatever he would steal because he was hungry. He wouldn't care. And he died also of drowning. And I know this other guy, he used to be an idolater. He used to believe in Saint Lazarus and in Mary and stuff. And he was a friend of my father. He was a good guy. He had a wife. He had children. Like, good guy per se, but he was a drunkard. Right? But he used to provide for his family. He used to work. He used to provide for his family. but he died without Jesus. And God told me, guess where he's at? And I said, where, Lord? He said, he's in hell. He drowned. And his name was Alex. And the other guy that drowned too, that was a thief, his name was Blanco, which in English is white. Okay, that was his name, Blanco. But Joy Nay, the black guy that died, he drowned too. He's in hell. And Blanco too, and the other guy, Alex, they're in hell. And these are people, my friends, these are people that I used to talk to them. I used to look up to these people because they were more mature than me and they have families and stuff. And I used to be really close friend to them. And they are in hell today, my friends. They're in hell today. And I had a dream. I just woke up. I had a dream. And I was talking to this Colombian couple. Okay. And they were playing, I think they were playing soccer in the dream. And I was talking to them about these people that had died, that I knew that had died. That used to be my friends. And the guy was like, really? And I was like, yeah, man, these people are in hell. I came to Jesus and these people, they're in hell. So, by the way, I want to show you guys something. Okay, let me see if I can show you guys. Look, I'm talking to you guys about witchcraft and voodoo, and here is a voodoo. This is witchcraft. I'm gonna show you guys so you guys can see this. They call this the black. Well, there's a black one and there's a white one, but they call this the black child. And if it's a white one, they call it the red child. You see that guy right there on the post? That's a satanic. That's a voodoo figure, and that's created to, like, it's supposed to protect houses, but that's witchcraft right there. You guys saw that? It is witchcraft. You guys see the guys right there? He's right there. You see him there? If it's a white guy, they call him the red child. And if it's a black guy, like it's a little thing, a little midget, black, they call it the black child. Because that's witchcraft. Okay. That's generally it's Cuban. It is Cuban witchcraft. So all this Cuban witchcraft, it has its roots from Africa. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. God bless you. And realize that people that have no Jesus, no matter who they are, they're going to hell. So we're here to warn them. Thank you guys for watching. God bless you.